act as I'm the consumer. Would I buy this product? Like, is this a good product description? Is this a good ad? I think being completely honest with yourself. Agenda I seem to always try to push towards everybody is having that vision, because motivation is and discipline is like what takes you to like where you need to go. Like those are gonna build those skill sets. Those are gonna, after your 5, 6, 7 failed stores, like that's gonna keep pushing you to get to wherever you need to be. It really is a mindset thing. Why do you want the money? Is it your own freedom? Is it for your family? Is it, do you have bigger goals like I do? Being completely honest with yourself and finding out what those goals are, and if they're big enough and if they mean enough to you, you're going to get where you need to be in due time. I've gone through a lot of ups and downs in the business, and we've gone through periods of time where I was like, I'm not going to survive.
Yeah.
When all my fixed costs were too high, my bank account got dangerously low. But that vision, that, what's the word, intrinsic value that I have of like what my bigger vision is, that's kind of what has always kept me grounded. And it's just like, you move on and you push forward to the next day and you keep going.
That's awesome. Where are you from again?
I'm based out of Detroit.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's such an interesting story, man. I mean, I'm really happy that we were able to get this interview going, because I think we shared some things that I was not expecting to talk about that I think are hugely valuable. I mean, more valuable than like a strategy or whatever. But I actually do want to touch on one more thing, strategy related, just so that we kind of have a nice overview of everything. A lot of people think that success comes down to like a specific strategy. What do you think made this product so successful? Like, did you think about who was going to be the customer, or like why people would buy it, or what were you thinking about? Like you said you had an intuition, but what was the thought process behind actually picking this product?
That's an interesting question. I mean, my product, and it's not many people buy it because of like the why around it or like the pain points it solves. I think what I've noticed is that in this process, a lot of people are looking at very minute details. Like I have someone that I'm mentoring, and he will look into every small detail of like the product page and like the exact like details of the ad, and like every small, those little things, not the big things that move the needle, which are going to be just like a good creative, making sure you have good lighting, um, fast transitions, a good landing page. I think my strategy was I what I like to do myself is I like to act as I'm the consumer myself. Say, would I buy this product? Like, is this a good product description? Is this a good ad? I think being completely honest with yourself and with myself has been the biggest thing of like, does this look good? Like, would you buy this? Because I think as e-commerce people, we tend not to think like consumers. I think we think like, oh, this is gonna work, but like ask yourself, ask someone else, does this look good? Like, would you buy this? And that's kind of the strategy I had, is just being completely honest with it. Like, does this look like crap or does this look good?
Yeah, that's smart. Especially asking the people around you. I really like that approach as well, because people don't do that. They're either like, and it people sometimes will be embarrassed about what they're selling or something. It's like, well, if you're having those feelings, maybe maybe it's good to reevaluate like what you're actually doing, right? And maybe trying to do something different.
No, like, absolutely, I agree.
So yeah, Rayan, it was really nice to meet you, bro. And where can people find you if they want to reach out to you or whatever?
Um, I'm I'm pretty. It's funny, and that's another thing that I'm not very active in like the money Twitter world. Like YouTube, I don't have a YouTube. I have a Twitter that I use, and it's funny. I have a Twitter for ecom and I have a personal Twitter. So I'm only I'll drop my ecom Twitter to you. A lot of my story is written on there actually, in a lot more detail. Um, yeah, I have a pinned tweet that literally talks about my entire story,
Okay, that's
and
awesome.
that would be the only place. But yeah, man.
Sweet. Well, I'll be linking that in the description then of this video. But is there anything else you wanna say, or you wanna leave people off with, or
I would say if there's one last thing that I seem to like try to push in my, because like I have a small Discord with like 30 people. It's just like nothing big. the agenda I seem to always try to push towards everybody is having that like that vision, because motivation is and discipline is like what takes you to like where you need to go. Like those are gonna build those skill sets. Those are gonna, after your 5, 6, 7 failed stores, like that's gonna keep pushing you to, you know, get to wherever you need to be. But it's so cliche, but it's like it really is a mindset thing, I think, and having that like vision of like why do you want the money? Like what is it? Is it your own freedom? Is it for your family? Is it, do you have bigger goals like I do? Like I guess just like being completely honest with yourself and finding out what those goals are, and if they're big enough and if they mean enough to you, like you're going to get through it no matter what. Like you're going to get where you need to be in due time, and you know that's pretty much it.
Awesome, man. That's such a great message. I love it. Well, thanks so much again, bro. We'll talk soon.
Yeah, no problem. Take care.